field goal range at the 33. Morris exploits a hole. There he goes. Morris to the end zone. Touchdown.
Welcome back, NFL fans. You're locked in for another trip through gridiron history, one forgotten classic at a time. Today, our time machine is dropping us off at FedEx Field, December 30th, 2012, for the NFC Championship game. Not a playoff, but circumstances led them to this. The 8-7 Dallas Cowboys and the 9-6 Washington Redskins. In case of victory, the Cowboys owned a tiebreaker, better divisional record. Seeing as how the wildcard teams were already decided, it was a win and in, with the loser playing a different sport for a while. And 104 lifetime meetings between these two teams. Dallas was 60, 42, and 2, including 6 of the past 8. It was 37 degrees, there were 82,845 in the stadium, and the Skins were favored by a field goal. This particular game lasted until there were less than 8 minutes remaining in the final quarter before the first penalty. So watch out for that. Dallas was led by Jason Garrett. In his third season coaching the boys, he had a 21-18 record entering the game. Washington answered to veteran coach Mike Shanahan, leading on team for a 19th season. In his third season with the Redskins, Shanahan had a career regular season mark of 166-125. Tony Romo was the quarterback for Dallas. In his 9th season, Romo had a regular season rating of 95.6, along with a nearly 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. Romo was also a recently indoctrinated member of the 25,000-yard club, the 64th quarterback to eclipse that milestone. Robert Griffin III, known more popularly as RG3, was a rookie with a 104.1 passer rating and 752 rushing yards, to go along with 20 touchdowns versus only 5 interceptions. Adding to Washington's NFL-leading rushing attack, Redskins rookie running back Alfred Morris came into the game sitting on 1,413 yards, which was 103 yards short of Clinton Portis' club record of 1,516. Would Morris get there? Let's see. I used Bart Simpson's upload to construct a condensed game. He in turn sourced it from NBC and the NFL.
Crawford and Evan Royster to run back the opening kickoff off the foot of Bailey, and now taking it in the end zone and running it out will be Niles Paul, one of their tight ends, who brings the ball back out to the 16-yard line. RG3, who takes the snap out of the pistol formation and hands it off to Alfred Morris, the great-looking rookie, 6th-round draft choice out of Florida Atlantic, stopped after a gain of 1. Injuries coordinated by Rob Ryan, who said there's a lot of mixing and matching. And they stuffed Morris after a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and long, flanked by Evan Royster in the backfield on 3rd down and 8. Hanging in the pocket, throws, and it's incomplete. Joshua Morgan with a drop.
They're going to be such a key tonight.
Dwayne Harris to run the punt from Sav Rocca, back from the 44-yard line, and Harris into Redskin territory, and then Rocca is able to tackle him in a manner of speaking, 27-yard line. And they hand the ball off on 1st down to DeMarco Murray for a gain of 2. Coverage from D'Angelo Hall. That'll be a big matchup tonight. Romo looks the other way, and the pass is incomplete because Miles Austin falls down. Blitz. And the pass is picked off at the 18-yard line by Richard Crawford, who brings it back to the 29s. Crowd all pumped up, as if they needed any more fuel. Here's Alfred Morris, and the 6th-round draft choice, the rookie from Florida Atlantic, with a big run, finally brought down by Sensible from the 48-yard line. Out of the pistol. They give it again to the rookie Morris. He has 31 on 4 carries tonight. And here's his 5th. And he takes it to the 37-yard line where Mike Jenkins knocks him down. Training camp and knew he was their guy. Off the play fake. The pass goes to Moss. And Santana gets taken out of bounds by Mike Jenkins with an arm around his neck. And that will make it 3rd down and 4. 3rd down behind Griffin. And Griffin will keep it himself. And RG3 to the 27-yard line. Into the game with no score. And the playoffs on the line. A little toss. And Morris gets taken down by Brady Papinga. Griffin, good protection, dumps it off to Morris over the middle. They don't throw to Morris very much. He takes that ball to the 19-yard line. 3rd and 2. Cowboys show blitz, and here they come, and they're able to stuff him as Morris had no hole there to burst through. Ernie Sims, who came off the street in the Dallas camp last year but never played in the game, and he tries to make it 18 straight and hits the upright from 37 yards. By Forbath. They start to the Cowboys from the 27, and Romo on a roll, and he's going to eat it at the 23-yard line. Everybody is covered, and London Fletcher will get credit for a sack opening quarter. And Romo to the outside, tipped and incomplete, intended for Bryant. And the Redskins send 5. And Romo has to sling it, and it is Bryant. Does he make the catch inbounds is the question, and they say yes.
For the season, those two have been brilliant.
And the Cowboys got up to the line of scrimmage quickly to make sure there was no challenge on the play as Murray takes the ball across the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. And Romo going deep down the left side, underthrows it, and it's picked off at the 14-yard line. Intended for Austin, intercepted by Josh Wilson. Opening quarter. Redskins' 3rd possession. And the pass underneath is caught out in the flat by Morris, his 2nd catch.
With his critics very loud at this moment.
2nd and 3. Here's Morris.
And it's still 0-0.
Now Griffin off that play fake, buying time. Slings one incomplete. Joshua Morgan, the intended receiver. Brandon Carr covered. Running back is Evan Royster. Short drop, quick slant, caught by Leonard Hankerson. Picks up some yardage after the catch, breaking a tackle, and that'll move the chains. 1st down up at the 39-yard line after a gain of 12. The winner at Baylor, and the Redskins mortgage the future to get him, and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Pierre Garçon.
System out here with Andrew Luck. No thanks. He was out of there.
A story we've never heard before until he talked about it the other day. And Griffin is knocked out of bounds by Claiborne against Oklahoma last year. That really vaulted him into major national prominence. And on 3rd and 7, slings it to the outside to Santana Moss, and they convert for a 1st down. 5 of 8 for 37 yards, 12 yards on the ground. And here's Morris to the 44-yard line. The first time the other day, he is the real deal. Moving to his left and buying time and extending the play, and keeps his eyes downfield, and then the pass is incomplete. Fortunately for him, because Carr was out of bounds. 1. Final minute of the opening frame, and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Santana Moss and Harris. They had Bryant running back punch through the first half of the season. And Harris has done a very good job since taking over that spot and calling for a fair catch, and then losing it for the moment and winding up recovering. Right here on NBC. Cowboys now start with a nice run by DeMarco Murray, trying to get some semblance of a ground game going.
Intact, they should be able to run it a little better.
2nd and 3, and again they give it to Murray, and he should pick up the 1st down there when they spot the ball. So signaled by Walt Anderson, and that's the end of the 1st quarter. Andover, Maryland to FedEx Field. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya. Starting the 2nd quarter with Murray breaking out of the 1st tackle and then taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Blitz coming, and the pass is caught. Jason Witten makes the 800th catch of his career, so a milestone there. That's also 104 catches this season, which is the most ever by a tight end. Blitz again, something they did a lot in the Thanksgiving game, and then wide open is Dwayne Harris, who takes the ball into Washington territory. And here goes Felix, turning it back upfield, and a gain of 9 to the 40-yard line, where Perry Riley, the good-looking inside linebacker in his third year from LSU, makes the stop. So it's 2nd down and 1. And this is Jones, who on the prior play gained 9, and he picks up the 1st down, the one-time #1 draft choice out of Arkansas, who now sees spot duty. And Romo on a slant hits Des Bryant. And Bryant, broken finger and all, has the left index and middle fingers taped together to the 19-yard line. A lot of pushing and shoving going on there. Seattle. And the loser goes off into the offseason. And the handoff goes to DeMarco Murray. To the 15-yard line he goes. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. And Murray exploits that hole and takes the ball to the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal from the 10. And now it'll be 2nd and goal from the 6 as Murray picks up 4 yards. That's 8 carries for him tonight. Philadelphia that ended the game. Red zone defense, as you can see, and how tough they've been and how tough they are right now, because it's a 3-yard loss as Reed Dowdy comes up from his safety spot to make the tackle on Murray.
Murray, that is as great a safety play as you will see.
Play clock down to 1. Does Romo get the snap away in time? They say yes. Tony extending the play, guns it, touchdown, Witten. So a question as to whether they even got the play off in time. Dan Bailey for the point after. Next week. And the loser is done as the kickoff is a short one. And Evan Royster brings it back from the 15 to the 33-yard line. This drive begins with play faking and pumping and then incomplete, intended for Joshua Morgan. Morris. Gain of 4. Royster is the back on this down, and the pass is juggled and then caught and then holding onto it with Moore trying to strip it away as Logan Paulson, the tight end. So come on at that tight end spot on 1st down now, swinging to the outside and looking for room as Morris stays in bounds, picks up the 1st down to the 43-yard line. Morris takes the toss. And Morris with another 1st down to the 32-yard line.
Tell you that's another.
To halftime. Griffin keeps it. And Griffin will have a 1st down as he dives forward, and Brandon Carr makes the tackle.
Is he going to kick you out or try and hook you?
Even though he dove, they actually moved the ball back. So it's 2nd down and 1, and now a 1st down is Evan Royster.
You better get a little creative the way that he has with this offense.
From the 17, Morris to the outside, inside the 10, touchdown Redskins. To tie the game. Redskins go 68 yards, 60 on the ground. They are the #1 rushing team in the league. Setting up at the goal line for the run back. And instead, the ball is taken at the 3-yard line. That's John Phillips, the backup tight end to Witten, who backs up and then takes it to the 23. And the Washington safety back in the lineup as Romo retreats and then throws, and that is Witten, who gets taken down after a gain of 10. Who is 6 for his first 10 for 92 yards, and then to the outside, that is caught by James Hanna, the #3 tight end, for a gain of 8 before he's taken out of bounds.
Knock him out.
2nd and a short 2. And this is Murray, who takes us to the 2-minute warning with a 1st down to the 45-yard line. 1st down for Romo and the Cowboys, and they start with a short pass over the middle to Jason Witten for a gain of 4.
They run that way. There's the pass.
2nd and 5 as Romo hits Des Bryant, and Bryant will have a 1st down at the 35-yard line, under a minute and a half to play. Much to the right spot in the slot to the right. And then he throws, and that pass is behind Hanna. That is caught 3 for 55. Blitz coming. Romo gets whacked as he throws, but he gets it away, and it's caught by Witten. That was Josh Wilson. Coming again. And Romo hangs in that pocket and then underthrows the intended receiver, Bryant. 10. On a night where the wind has really died down, instead they're going to have Norman kick it away and into the end zone. And so with 38 seconds remaining, they'll take over the 20-yard line here. The Redskins have one timeout, and they'll give it to Royster for a 3-yard gain. Kai Forbath to kick off. The Cowboys will get the ball as the second half gets underway with Harris running it back from the 5. And then ripped down by Drew Doughty after he crosses the 20. There is Austin. He is back in the game on the left side. And they start on the ground and they give the ball to DeMarco Murray for a gain of 4. He's in the slot to the left. Give it to Murray, swinging to the outside. Gets to the 29-yard line. The fullback Vickers. And he will follow him. Well, he doesn't follow him long enough because he starts to cut it back. And then London Fletcher makes the tackle. And it's Harris coming in motion. Big hole for Murray. To the outside he goes for a first down and 11 more. A total of 21 yards. Knocked down by Mediu Williams. Is in Redskin territory. And Jones goes nowhere as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Blitz again on 2nd and 10, and the pass intended for Bryant. 3rd and 10. And Romo is chased and has to throw it away. 4th down. Buffalo, and came here after the start of the season when Chris Jones got hurt. Sending it down toward the rookie Richard Crawford from the 11-yard line. Crawford, who had a big-time run back against Baltimore in overtime to set up a game-winning field goal.
Hot reads where he has to get the ball out.
From the 15 now. This drive begins with a Morris run up to the 20-yard line. So, and it's juggled, but holding on to it is Morris, who takes the ball for about 3 to set up a 3rd down and 2 as the running back on 3rd and 2. And Griffin hangs in the pocket, and then it's dropped. Had a sure first down, and Pierre Garçon, who's had a really good year. Sav Rocca, the Redskin punter, with a good deep angled kick, and Harris backs up from the 20. Brings it back out to the 30-yard line for the England Patriots. And at stake, a berth in the playoffs for one of these teams is DeMarco Murray picks up about 3 yards. Pocket 1. And only a 4-man rush this time. And Romo's going to escape. And then the pass is incomplete, intended for Miles Austin.
Again.
And they come again. And Romo gets it away, and it's too high, intended for Ogletree.
Game plan.
Shanahan making the catch. One Eastern Illinois quarterback, Romo, to another. Mike played there years ago as a quarterback. Morman's punt, drop, picked up at the 18. And then D'Angelo Hall gets smothered at that spot.
Win a Heisman Trophy on my own somewhere.
Yeah, can you imagine, though, as this is Morris, who gets stacked up, that Harbaugh here goes to Baylor, and you know the rest. And meanwhile, there goes Clinton Portis's record as Morris takes the ball up to the 29-yard line. So he needed 104 yards. He now has 111, and there's the 6th-round rookie, and there is Clinton Portis, who has just seen his mark eclipsed. It goes up on the board, and Clinton acknowledges it. Monday night, Josh Laribas, a rookie, comes in for Lichtensteiger at left guard, and this is Alfred Morris picking up about 3. To get a first-hand look at the treatment. The ball's at the 33-yard line, and this is Morris busting his way for a first down as he takes it to the 40-yard line. Morris again on the pitch. Cuts it back upfield, and there he goes again for 21 yards before he's taken down by Eric Frampton. Come in, Spencer is on the bench, at least for the moment. Off the play fake, the pass is caught. Over the middle to the 20-yard line goes Pierre Garçon on his first catch of the game. On first down, Morris. And they're able to bust up the blocking. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. And this is Garcon. And with a stiff arm, out of bounds, inside the 10-yard line. Washington Generals. First and goal. He keeps it. And scores to give Washington the lead.
It's hard to follow the ball. It's hard to know exactly what they're going to do next. And that young man runs it brilliantly.
Jiminy Smokus. They go 82 yards. 9 plays, 7 on the ground, only 2 through the air.
In order to get in this position.
I can't in any sport. From the 5, Dwayne Harris. And he takes it up to the 25, where Lorenzo Alexander just showed you why he's going to the Pro Bowl.
For a team with a winning record.
3rd worst in the league in that regard. Oh, and that's almost picked off, and Witten was able to make sure that Fletcher did not get another interception. He picked Romo off on Thanksgiving Day. And Murray up to the 34-yard line, took a direct snap.
Smells like a blitz, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes.
Again, Romo finds the hot read, and that's Witten right over the middle, out to the 43-yard line. Jones with a nice block. 2 minutes to go in the quarter, first down. Felix Jones is the back. Stretch play to the left side for Jones, and around the corner he goes for 7 yards before he is run out of bounds by Williams. Through the middle on 2nd down and short goes Jones, and before he gets bunched up, that'll move the chains. Again, behind the fullback Vickers. To the outside, this is Vickers. And the fullback picks up 12 yards on that reception. Had to be Cincinnati, came from behind to be Pittsburgh in overtime. And then last week, lost in overtime to New Orleans after a big comeback, and Murray takes the ball to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5. Romo rolling the other way, and that pass is incomplete, throwing it toward the line of scrimmage, knowing that nobody was open. They just do get the snap off, and that pass is incomplete. And Hall looks around for an offensive pass interference call and gets none. It'll be 4th down to cut it to 4. And Dan Bailey bangs it through. Proved to be very fruitful since that concept went into effect a couple of years back. 2 yards in the end zone. This is Niles Cole. And he brings the ball out to the 27-yard line. This drive begins from the 26-yard line with the Morris run. You know, when the Redskins were 3-6, it got a lot of publicity. It was a very coy move on his part, and they're 6-0 since. And Griffin, around the corner he goes with that bulky brace on his right knee. And Eric Frampton is able to knock him out of bounds.
And not know where the ball is.
With his arm in a harness on top of it, with an elbow and shoulder issue. And this is Morris to the outside. 2nd and 12. And that's caught by Moss. And Moss spins away. And then before he can pick up the first down, Alex Albright knocks him back a couple of yards shy of the first.
He's taken defenses and spun them on their ear.
3rd and 1 as the play clock expired, and that's caught on a slant for a first down. Garcon spins the ball, as is his tradition. Ryan barking at himself and barking at anybody who would listen after a gain of 15.
That's a stop.
In field goal range at the 33. Morris exploits a hole. There he goes. Morris to the end zone. Touchdown.
Alfred Morris has put on a brilliant performance tonight.
Forbath for the point after. 10.5 left in the 4-2 postseason play. And knocked Green Bay out of a position to get a bye. Fielded on the run here by Dwayne Harris. Brings the ball out to the 32-yard line, and back we go as the Cowboys try to effect a comeback. And Romo will start it by throwing the ball to Ogletree for a first down to the 45-yard line. Romo, good protection, throws, and that's caught. And here goes Bryant trying to spin away, but Josh Wilson doesn't let him get away after he makes the catch. First down to the 37-yard line. First down from the 37. Romo hit as he throws, and better served by it being incomplete anyway. Otherwise, it would have been a loss, and that was Josh Wilson coming in to make contact with Tony as he released 2nd and 10. Romo again using all of the play clock, and then throws, and that's incomplete. Dangerous, as Dwayne Harris, that time covered by Hall, who has spent almost the entire night on Bryant. Romo, look out again, and down he goes for a big-time sack, and the first flag of the game is thrown at the Washington 45.
Holding, number 71, offense. Penalty of decline, 4th down.
That's Nate Livings, and the end result after the penalty is declined is a 15-yard sack. Actually, an 18-yard sack for Fletcher. After they spotted the ball, the punt is hauled in at the 10 by Richard Crawford. And the rookie from SMU with a 14-yard run back. From the 25-yard line on first down, Morris to the 32 is going to have to do its job. 2nd and 2. And now you got a false start, the first of the game. Walt Anderson.
False start, number 71, offense. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
And again, Morris steal. 3rd and 8. And going deep and incomplete on 3rd and 8, intended for Joshua Morgan.
Illegal formation, number 71, offense. Not on line of scrimmage. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
And Redskins didn't.
Redskins just brought the gunners in to make sure with the punt block on that the kick can be gotten away. And Harris takes the ball at the 29-yard line. And Harris down the sideline right in front of the Redskin bench, staying in bounds, and gets hog-tied out of bounds, and that'll be a flag by Rocca. But up here.
Personal foul, grabbing a face mask, number 6 of the kicking team. That's a 15-yard penalty. Be a 1st down. Timeout.
So here's the running back. And Murray takes the pass, slips, but regains his balance and gets to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 4 as Romo slings it to the outside and behind Beasley. It's not when you're going back shoulder, but incomplete. The line judge is right there. It looked for the moment as if Beasley had it. Couldn't hold on. Wilson covers on the play. And Romo throws, and it's caught for a touchdown by Ogletree. Kevin Ogletree on a 3rd and 4 for the touchdown. And now the Cowboys will have to go for 2. And Tony's going to take it under center. And then throw, and it is caught by Dwayne Harris for the 2-point conversion. We go through this every week. The Cowboys, high drama once again. 2 yards into the end zone. Niles Paul. And Paul breaking away. Big time run back for Niles Paul. Brandon Banks is their run back guy, but he's inactive tonight. He's hurt. So they put Paul back there, tight end by trade, who looks like anything but on that run back of 49 yards. 46-yard line. And Griffin finds a big hole after faking the handoff and takes the ball to the 39-yard line. This is Morris. They bunch him up after a minimal gain. Good passing. And here comes Ware, but Griffin gets the pass away. And everybody in the building is looking for a flag, but there will be none. Just to gather himself. Hangs in the pocket under pressure, and he will finally get sacked. Got bowling balled around, and Griffin is down, and Griffin is slow in getting up, and Griffin is still on the ground, and that's Anthony Spencer. So Griffin, who took that shot from Ware as he got the pass away on the prior play and needed the timeout, now needs assistance going to the bench.
Now, who has 7.5 sacks in the last 7 games, is proven worthy of a new deal.
Rock's kick is fair, caught by Harris at the 15-yard line. And Romo starts out of the shotgun over the middle to his main man, Witten. And Jason Witten out to the 29-yard line. Earlier tonight caught the 800th pass of his career. With 3 minutes left, pressure is on. Floated and intercepted by Rob Jackson, who's made some big plays this season, intended for DeMarco Murray and picked off by Jackson. Dallas is going to have to take its timeouts on defense. But first things first, they're going to have to stop Morris, and they haven't been able to do that all night. He almost spun out of it for a first down and may have had it anyway. 15-yard line. The rookie Morris, and Spencer is finally able to grab him and slow him down.
Here in the hopes of making some play.
Here's Morris, and he'll get taken down, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 6. First time tonight they empty it. And the pass over the middle is incomplete. And a flag is thrown. Garcon, the intended receiver. Is it roughing the passer is the question. Hatcher came in.
Oh my goodness. And he's getting blocked underneath. So that's really sort of the impetus that put his hands down. I don't think he was trying to swat. And Daniel Snyder loving that one. And for Tony Romo, it just gets worse.
In the NFL on every level as he hands the ball off here to Morris. And Morris will chug down to the 2-yard line. And then we will get to the 2-minute warning, and it will be 2nd down and goal. Morris with 197 yards. And there goes Morris to the 199 mark, and they'll run this clock all the way down right now. Morris, can he get in? And he does. Touchdown. So Morris cements it. The Redskins will go to the playoffs.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. Did the ball come out?
It did, and they're pointing towards the Dallas Cowboys here.
That was the indication. With possession.
Yes.
He's there.
The ball touches the front edge of that line, and it is a touchdown. And Robert Griffin III is already a legend, and Alfred Morris is becoming one. Blitz beat the Cowboys tonight.
Bouncing ball. Harris fakes the handoff, fakes the throwback, and then takes it out to the 27-yard line. Romo to work. Starts by throwing it to DeMarco Murray, and the Redskins say you can have all of the bites you want right now. And Romo going underneath, and then not being able to get out of bounds is Hannah. And a Hail Mary to the sidelines too to stop the clock. Instead they go over the middle and they give it to Hannah, and he gets the full takedown there by Riley, and that's going to take us to the finish.
RG3 was 9 for 18 for 100 yards with no scores and no picks for a 66.9 passer rating. He also rushed for 63 yards on 6 carries, scoring a touchdown on the ground. Washington's real hero of the day was Morris, though, who scored 3 times on 33 rushes, gaining 200 yards in the game. Romo completed 20 of 37 passes for 218 yards and 2 scores, but he also racked up 3 interceptions to land at 55.9 for a passer rating. Jason Witten caught 7 passes for 56 yards in the score, and Des Bryant caught 4 for 71. DeMarco Murray gained 76 yards via infantry on 17 carries on a bad foot. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. There's a lot of these already in the can, and I'm planning to do a lot more. Well, that's it for today. Until next time, keep the laces out and keep the history alive. I'll see you on the next kickoff. Bye.